one more act in this section. Can we get the applause going? Please welcome Mark Bittlestone.
All right, guys, how we doing? We good? Just for clarity before we start, I'm not a little boy. I'm actually 28 years old. Yeah, true story. Seriously, not lying. That's not the joke. No, but when you look really young for your age, everyone says the same thing to you, right? They all say, you'll be so grateful when you're older. That's what everyone says. They're like, oh, you'll be so grateful when you're older. Will I? Can't wait to be a 90-year-old virgin. But with all those well-known benefits of looking like a fresh-faced 80-year-old. People also think I'm posh. I'm like, sure, if growing up in a big house in Wimbledon, going to private school, owning ski boots, and having friends called Aurelian and Orlando makes you posh, then we're all posh. I'm also gay. Don't cheer it. Nah, it's all right, to be honest. It's a bit like paintball. Wouldn't be my first choice, but if someone else is deciding, fine. Did that joke at a gig at a brewery outside Reading a few weeks ago. Got halfway through, said being gay is like paintball. This bloke at the back goes, yeah, it makes your bum hurt. I said to him, actually, mate, plenty of gay men don't do anal sex, and of those who do, many don't receive, and of those who do receive, if you're using enough lube and you have a sensitive partner, anal sex can and should be a very loving and erotic act. Yeah. Yeah, it was a good gig. Yeah. Good gig. Give me the girls here loving the anal sex. They're like, yeah! It's not just gays, by the way. Okay, God. I've never thought I'd say this. I need a tiny bit less from you. Nah, okay. Give me a cheer if you had COVID during lockdown. Okay, yeah. I didn't have COVID, but I did get piles. Okay. Give me a cheer if you've had piles. Fair play, a few of you. Now, if you don't know what piles are, they're incredibly painful, like swollen blood vessels in your anus, otherwise known as hemorrhoids, or in the gay community, speed bumps. So I had piles, right? This time last year, absolute agony. Went to the STI clinic. Didn't know what was wrong with me. Had this lovely Irish sexual health nurse called Brenda, right? And I said to Brenda, my anus is in agony. And Brenda goes, unfortunately, there's a few questions I have to ask before I take a look, okay? First question was, who do you normally sleep with? And I just thought to myself, just be honest, Mark. So I replied, strangers. She goes, no, I sort of meant men or women. I said men, and you've never seen someone put two and two together more quickly. She's thinking, I've got a little gay boy in here whose bum hurts. He's not fallen over ice skating, has he? Then she goes to me, have you been involved in an orgy recently? Had any chemsex? Have you been fisted, Mark, or have you fisted another man? Why do you want to know if I fisted another man? I've come in here complaining of a sore bum, not a bruised elbow. Lost watch. What do you think? I've been fisting other men and focusing so hard, right, I've clenched my own anus and shattered blood vessels in it. Obviously not, Brenda. Yeah. So she does all the tests, right? And then she goes to me, all right, Mark, I'm going to pop these down to the lab, okay? You get yourself up into bed, take your bits down, face the wall, I'll have a look at what's going on, all right? And don't worry, I've seen it all before. Words she would later come to regret. So she goes out, okay, she takes a while. I get up onto the bed, right, and I get up onto the position in which, from my experience, it's the easiest from which to examine a man's anus. She comes back in. We lock eyes from underneath my legs. Right? She lets out, and I can't stress this enough, a blood-curdling scream. And she goes, "What did you think I was gonna do to you?"